Hello lovely people, I'm doing the response to Dead Cheeky's Myers-Briggs tarot tag, and I don't know whether I agree with this. This is just, it's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. Like, I don't want to be left out of the cool club. I just left a message on Lisa's video response, and like, she's got all these cool, really sexy people. I'm in the crazy people, in the crazy group. What does that say? Anywho, hello, my name is Tracy, and I just did the Myers-Briggs personality test, which after answering, I don't know, was it 30 questions or something like that, defines which personality group that you're in. And so after doing that, I am an ISFP, which breaks down to an introverted, introverted, blah blah. What does that mean? Yes, I'm introverted, sensitive, feeling, and perspective. And there's this little blurb here, this little quote from Bob Dylan. It says, "I change during the course of a day. I wake and I'm one person, and when I go to sleep, I know for certain I'm someone else." That is totally not me. I go to bed the same person as the one I woke up, seriously. So what they're saying is that there's lots of artists they like. I think I agree in this part that I like the creative freedom. That's definitely something that I feel I need on a daily basis. So it says so it's an adventurer personality, and I will do things on a whim. If I feel like, like I've done bungee jumping, and I've done scuba diving, and I've done I've done bungee jumping a few times, and I like taking those kinds of risks. So it says that it's not this is really funny. It says adventure personalities are true artists, but not necessarily in the typical sense where they're out painting happy little trees. Often enough, though, they are perfectly capable of this, but it's that they use aesthetics, design, and even their choices and actions to push the limits of social convention. And that is totally me. Like, I like to think and I like to experience things outside the norm, and I think about things like that. Like, I just go off on a tangent, and like movies like Interstellar and I know I've spoken about these before, but Interstellar, Doctor Strange, The Matrix. If I was Nero, I would totally be there in a blink of an eye. I've spoken about situations before where I'll just feel like I'm the fool, and I'll just step out. There'd be just to experience that, and just to drink it all in, because to me that's totally like living your most creative life. You're just creating it on the fly. And in my job, being that creativeness and having to be quite spontaneous and doing that right on the spot, where you have to change things up. Like, it's not always a methodical way of doing things. Yes, there is a construct and a form to it, but within that formation there's so much that you can do. So I really like that. But the people that they've got here, so it says adventurers enjoy upsetting traditional expectations. With experiments in beauty and behaviour, chances are they've expressed more than once the phrase, "Don't box me in." Well, I might be a bit quiet in that regard. So so we're happy to be who we are. So they're definitely introverts, yes. And it says just because they are alone doesn't mean people with adventurer type personality types sit idle. So I like going out and doing things. I like you know, exploring the world and exploring, you know, even this part of the world, and yes, some of the things I don't really agree. I don't like criticism. When faced with criticism, it can be a challenge for people with this type to step away from the moment long enough to not get caught up in the heat of the moment. Blah, blah, blah. So it says adventurers you may know. So it's got Kevin Costner, Avril Lavigne, Michael Jackson, and Britney Spears. Oh, Lana Del Rey. Oh, that's all right. She's cool and sexy and groovy. Jessica Alba. Joss Stone. Okay. I don't know who that person is. Another actor. Another actor. And people. Who's all the cool people? Jess Pinkman. Oh, Jesse from Breaking Bad. Oh, okay. Eowyn, Lord of the Rings. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not bad. Okay, so yeah, the ISFP, so introverted, observant, feeling, prospecting, and assertive. So it's an ISFP A. Alright, so the adventurer's strengths are charming, sensitive to others, imaginative, passionate, curious, artistic. Yeah, I like this. So adventurers are able to show their creativity in tangible ways with stunning beauty, whether writing a song, painting an emotion, or presenting a statistic in a graph. Adventurers have a way of visualizing things that resonates with their audience. I like that a lot. Adventurers' weaknesses, fiercely independent. Yes, much to my detriment, I must say. Yeah, so unpredictable. Yeah, it says adventurers dislike long-term commitments and plans, because that seems to be a bit bonkers, but you know, I understand that that's how sometimes it's got to go. The tendency to actively avoid planning for the future can cause strain in adventurers' romantic relationships and financial hardship in later life. Well, that's just fucking great, isn't it? Easily stressed, not so much. Overly competitive, can be. Fluctuating self-esteem, yes. Yes, this is true. Okay, and then we're just going to go to the tarot court cards and the relation to my type personality. Okay, so now we've got the correlation. Sorry, my hair's a bit of a mess. Now we've got the correlation of, so this is another link that Dead Cheeky gave us to show us the correlation between the personality types and the court cards. So this other person has devised where these different personalities lie within the court cards, and I've come up, so an ISFP has come up as a Page of Wands. I don't see myself as a Page of Wands. So that's a Page of Wands. That's a Page of Wands. I mean, definitely not that guy. But it says, Page of Wands is quiet, friendly, sensitive and kind. Enjoy the present moment, what's going on around them. Like to have their own space and to work within their own time frame. Well, that sounds like me. Loyal and committed to their values and to people who are important to them. Dislike disagreements and conflicts and do not force their opinions or values on others. It does sound like me, but I've never really sort of thought myself as a Wands suit anyway, but I really resonate with the Pentacles. If I was going to be anything, I thought I would be the Knight of Pentacles, because very much a youthful kind of energy, but also methodical. you know, I thought I was quite a methodical person. But yeah, that's really interesting. So yeah, I mean, and she does say in her video, Dead Cheeky was saying, if you didn't feel like you resonated with the suggestion that they gave, that you chose one that you felt that resonated with you. So I tend to resonate with the Knight of Wands. I think he's pretty cool, even though he sort of moves at a slower pace. I appreciate that. That's okay. And I think that's it. So yeah, so what does it say for the Pentacles? I'm just going to have a quick look. So it says the Knight of Pentacles, flexible and tolerant, take their pragmatic approach, focused on immediate results. Theories and conceptual explanations bore them, yep. They want to act energetically to solve the problem, focus on the here and now, spontaneous, enjoy each moment that they can, be active with others, enjoy material comforts and style, learn their best through doing. That's me. Totally me. Very tactile person. Yes. So I really enjoyed that. That was quite an interesting thing. I'd like to know if there are any, what are they called? ISFPs. Because I haven't seen any so far. There tends to be this little group that's happening. Anywho, I'm not going to get into this exclusiveness. We want inclusiveness, and I look forward to seeing your responses and having a couple of giggles along the way. And thank you, Dead Cheeky, for doing this enlightening challenge, and I'll see you next time.